Hi everybody, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks very much for joining us. And we've got a serious situation going on in the South Pacific. All eyes are on Tonga as severe Cyclone Gita, Category 4 when I made this video, expected to be Category 5 tonight as it starts to make landfall, or at least brushes, the southern islands of Tongatapu around Tonga. So this is where it lies at the moment. You can see this is all sinking low air pressure up here in the purpley blue colouring. High pressure down here in the white and yellow that still somewhat holds on to the North Island, but it's the reason why we're getting that very tropical northerly coming through and nothing to really blow it away. While there's a bit of a change for the South Island, a westerly comes through there. That's actually going to really lift the temperatures back up again. Should be a pretty hot sunny day over the next couple of days for some in the east. But this is a very serious animation here. This is overnight tonight, about 1 o'clock Tuesday morning or around midnight. The GFS model out of America showing the center of the cyclone going right over the top of Tonga's southern island, Tongatapu. Now that is a very serious situation. The capital is there. There's over 75,000 people. And it's pretty rare to see the perfect circle, the center of that storm going right over the top of such a small island. Now, landfall means the center of the low goes right over the top of land. So if it moves just a little bit north or south, it may not make technical landfall, but the severe weather, the winds over 200 to 230 kilometers an hour, the waves over 10 meters at sea, and the storm surge over a meter on top of all of that. It is a very serious situation coming through for them, and it will last probably 12 to 18 hours for that severe weather starting tonight and easing across Tuesday. The good news is by Tuesday afternoon, we do expect conditions to be calming down. This is the tracking by the Joint Typhoon Warning Center out of the US. This is showing the path there. That is Tonga, right buried underneath all that data. It then continues to track westwards. All the models agree about this. It is going to go west, but the models start to lose their confidence around about this point as it starts to turn southwest and heads towards the Tasman Sea. So where does it go after that? Well, that is the million-dollar question. The models do agree it's coming into the Tasman area, but there's this area of high pressure. It's not strong. And we'll get onto that in a moment because it's the reason why the weather in New Zealand isn't really, it's a little bit hard to forecast this week and why that tropical rain will not clear away quickly. So you've got this weak area of high pressure. Lows don't like highs, so they go around them. So this system's coming into an area of high pressure, and that's where the computer guidance starts to get a bit confusing. Some say it'll arrive in the New Zealand area on Sunday, others say next Wednesday, 10 days away or 9 days away. So it's still one to watch. So this is Tuesday's setup now. Let's take a look closer at New Zealand. You can see that tropical rain. It is lingering. In fact, because of the big high to the east, which is expanding back a bit, that rain which you thought had cleared up might come back. It's going to come drifting back to the western side of the North Island. Heavy tropical downpours mixed in with the drizzly stuff, the low cloud, the fog patches. And because we've got that fickle area of high pressure, there's not really a lot to blow it away, and the high isn't big enough to kind of squash the rain down either. So we end up with just that lingering area of rain. It looks like it's actually connected to the storm. It's not. That area of rain has been there for a while. The low is kind of moving in towards it. Now we get into Wednesday, that tropical rain or subtropical rain lingering around the North Island, some big downpours, but also drizzle patches returning to eastern areas. Still very humid because of that weak area of high pressure. Can't blow it away, doesn't sort of do much with it. In the South Island, you might notice though, a bit of a westerly change that could actually make for a sunnier, warmer couple of days ahead, at least in the eastern side. Then as we move through the week, Thursday you can see rain returning to the Fiordland area, windy conditions through the Southern Alps, and looking drier in the North Island. There'll still be high humidity though, and the odd shower, drizzle patch, maybe some morning fog and low cloud as well. And then by Friday, high pressure looks to extend a bit further into the north, keeping things mostly dry there. There might be a few showers in the west. There's some rain down here and a couple of showers moving up towards Taranaki, maybe Kapiti, but they won't be widespread. Most of the eastern areas will be fairly mild and dry. And by Saturday, we've still got lingering showers in the west here because of that westerly flow. As you can see in the North Island, still a bit showery, high pressure-ish. It's a very weak high, so the weather will be a bit drizzly, low cloud, maybe some fog, and we could be seeing a few afternoon downpours. And yes, that is what we think could be part of Cyclone Gita as it tracks in towards the Norfolk Island area, New Caledonia area, and then that's the big question mark. Where does it go after that? we're not yet sure. So we're going to have to take another couple more days to really lock this in, but there is increasing confidence that New Zealand will be affected by it. But whether or not it will be a storm at that point or, whatever, we're not sure. We need a couple more days. So that is all from me. Our thoughts are with Tonga. It is going to be a big rough night there. Let's take a look once more at that map. That is right over the top of the Southern Islands in the early hours of Tuesday morning. So we wish them all the best for tonight, and we'll update you again on Tuesday.